Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Whimsy with the Z. I'm your host Ben, and we have Dean with us today. How you doing, Dean?
I'm doing good.
We haven't talked to you in a hot minute.
Mhm.
Uh, God, we didn't talk in February.
Mm.
Might have been January was the last time we talked. How have you been? I think you've. Wow. Let's see. We had the Shelley Howard episode
Mhm.
in January. That was the college prep lady. Did you listen to that episode?
I did.
What'd you think?
I thought it was very, what's the word? Informative. I watched it with my friend Riri, because she really wants to go to college and needs, she wanted more information on that. So we both watched it together. It was really, helpful. I liked it. It was a good episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, what was interesting was before we recorded it, I asked you guys if you wanted to do it with me, and you and Mark were like, "No, no, thank you." Danielle got sick the day of, so she didn't. Moving forward, if I was to get somebody else, um, either out of college or more college prep, would you be interested in coming on and talking with them with me?
Possibly.
Okay. Um, Yeah, I did because I prepped with your with Danielle some of the questions that she wanted, and I had some questions that I wanted. So I did what I could on your guys' behalf of what I think you guys needed or were interested in. I think it was a fantastic episode. I thought it was a lot of fun. Um, but I would like to see you guys uh, do one because I think it would be cool. I think she would have enjoyed it too. Um, I think I'll have her back next year. Uh, and just kind of do because you're a junior this year, yeah?
I'm a sophomore right now, but yeah, I'm gonna be a junior
Oh,
next year.
oh, yeah, duh, I knew that. Um, yeah, so next year you get to maybe have you on with her. You ask a few more questions of like, I have 2 years left. What do I need to do? Uh, have you done anything based off of that episode? Like, have you started thinking differently,
I've been thinking
considering different types of
differently.
classes?
Not currently. A lot has happened since the last time we talked. Like a lot has happened. So just the thinking, I haven't done anything yet. Um, yeah.
What were some of the takeaways that you had when you first listened to it?
To the Shelly episode,
Yeah.
some takeaways. Uh, what are takeaways? I'm lost. Sorry.
Um, what are some of the things that you after listening to it you started to either prep for or like what part of your mindset changed to be like, oh, she says I should have started this 2 years ago,
Oh,
I need to go.
duh. I don't know why that took me so long to answer. Um, well, obviously, I wasn't familiar with, her program, before the episode. I've never heard of it, before. I think that what she's doing, with kids is honestly really great. I think it's another step for them to get prepared to go into college, and it definitely not just helps the student, but also, the family members as well,
Mhm.
so that they have a set plan and, path to where, the child's future is, going. So I think that's really amazing and great, and definitely, something that I will be looking into in the future.
Did you incorporate your parents in that conversation after listening to it to be like,
You
here's what I need?
I told my parents about the episode. I'm not sure if they listened to it yet. I didn't listen, with them either. I haven't discussed it with them either. So, I mean, yeah, in the future, I'm going to definitely tell them. They are aware about the episode. I told them about, like, how the episode even came to be. Um, so they kinda have, like, like a I guess, a broad understanding of it, but they don't know, the specifics, they don't know the program. Um, so I think that's something that they'll definitely be interested in too because, I'm getting close to the point where I'm gonna go to college myself. So, they would need to kind of be more aware on that if that's the plan we're gonna take in the future.
Right. What I thought was interesting was when she started talking about like scholarships and stuff. Like the idea that there's so many scholarships not being utilized or applied for that I think the example she had was you can get $1,000 scholarship for being vegan. And you're like, whoa, I get $1,000 for just like for what I think or how I eat. And you're like, nice. Uh, so I think it's interesting to kind of like in that aspect to be like, it's not impossible. Because what did she say? She helped raise this number could be way off, but she said she helped raise like $80 million of scholarships over the last X number of years,
Mhm.
getting all these kids to be like apply for this scholarship and this one, and it's like a little bit out of time to be like you might not get one scholarship for everything, but if you do enough, it helps take relieve that financial burden from you and your family. Um, so it'd be interesting. Um, are we for sure going back in school in person next year?
Okay, so I have a plan for it that actually kind of occurred last week. With everything going on in my state, at least there's been a lot of incidents at, I guess, my district schools. Um, so there's this school that I wanna go that's on the other side of town, and
Mhm.
it is, kind of a school that focuses more on, like, the career path that I wanna go on to, which is, like, the medical field. So, with that, there's a high demand, there's a lot of students. I'm in a lottery right now. If I get in to this school, which I'm hoping I do, I'm definitely gonna go there, which is in person. If
Okay.
not, I think it's just gonna be best for me to stay online.
Okay.
It's not something that I'm hoping for because, I do wanna get that high school experience, but also I'm gonna get a job soon,
Okay.
and that's gonna be a lot to manage, with the house, just basic stuff, and I don't know if I can handle going all the way,
Hmm.
to the other side of town just for school and then back for a job and then coming back home, So, that's the plan. So
Are you driving yet?
no, I'm not driving yet.
Do you have a permit?
I don't have a permit yet.
Where you say like I have to go back 2 months and look at the last episode, but you were super confident about something, and I thought it was something about the driving aspect. Um, let's go. Uh, I heard so let's go back to the last time that we talked. Um, whatever you want to talk about is entirely up to you. Um, what else has been going on in Dean World?
Dean World? Um,
I know that
well,
recently,
huh?
I said, because I know recently you have something that happened with your knee, but um, let's just catch up with you. I haven't talked to you in 2 months.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So one of the major things that has affected my school and just everything in general is I dislocated my knee
Oof.
about 3 weeks. It's about been about like 3 weeks now. I dislocated my knee. It's been pretty crazy with appointments and stuff like that. Been really stacked. What was it? I think last time we talked, I still had braces, so I have been having a lot of, like, teeth appointments, I guess,
Okay.
taking them off. Um, I'm in physical therapy now for my knee, which is going okay for the most part. Um, School with my injury, I missed about a week of school, and
Mhm.
that has affected a lot of stuff. Communication with teachers has been horrible. I got on a school flex program thing, which kind of helps me, I guess, in the name, helps me be more flexible with my work and my, I guess, schedule in general. That's mainly because of the knee thing. What else? Um, right now, actually, I am currently in the works of actually getting a job right
All
now.
right.
I am not 16 yet. I turned 16 in May, but there is some openings that I would like to take advantage of because there's a bunch of new restaurants and fast food places that are opening near me that I hear pay really well. So
Mhm.
I'd like to take advantage of that, maybe get an early head start on maybe savings and stuff like that. Um
All right.
what else? What else? What else? That's all I can think of on the top of my head. That's like most of the major stuff that's been happening. As we move on, there's gonna be, hopefully I get a job the next time we
Right.
talk. And hopefully I don't have to do the physical therapy thing. Right now I'm wearing like a brace and sometimes I have to walk with like crutches.
Right.
So that's pretty difficult. But hopefully next time we talk, a lot of that has been resolved. And this is definitely like these next few months are gonna be probably one of the most important.
Right.
Yeah.
Um, all right. Let's touch base on your braces. So you got your braces off. Are you
Yeah.
happy that they're off?
Yeah. Very.
Uh, was it like a confidence boost that you don't have like now that you don't have them? Like, is there like a other like? Did you like having braces?
I did it. Okay, at first, here's the story for the braces. So I think I was 13 when I first got them. I got them in November whenever I was 13. And I don't know why, but typically with braces, you have to get, x-rays and stuff like that so like they know exactly where to put the brackets, what they need to, actually ultimately make the braces work. I had to get that done not once, but 3 times because I've been trying to get braces since I was like 10 years old. My teeth were messed up. Um, so one day I had an appointment and I thought it was, gonna be the same thing where I had to get the x-rays done, get the molding done, stuff like that. No, I actually was getting my braces. And that was like 30 minutes before the appointment started. So I was crying. I was sobbing. I did not want to get braces at all. I knew it was gonna be really hell, it was gonna hurt, stuff like that. But ever so recently, for the most part, I did like my braces. Obviously, it's helped my teeth a lot. That's obviously the main purpose. But I thought I would look really bad in it. I guess I didn't. But when I got it off, it was a confidence boost once I actually saw myself. I think this is common for a lot of teens whenever or just people in general when
Mhm.
they get their braces removed, they kind of have like this fear wherever their teeth will look ugly and they think that they look better with braces.
Mhm.
That's something that I had. And the whole entire time, I was just really nervous. But at the end, it did work. Very big confidence boost. My teeth are obviously the most healthy they've ever been. So yeah.
You walk around just smiling more.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, what'd you do to your knee? How did you dislocate a knee?
I had a lot of caffeine at night. It was a Monday night, like around 10:30, 11, school night as well. So I was just doing some dumb stuff. And it happened really fast. I didn't fall, I didn't trip or anything like that. I guess I was just moving, kind of like yeah, I was just moving, and then I felt this really big pain in my knee. My knee from, like, normal to, like, it shifted towards the right.
Ooh.
So after I felt that, like, I immediately started panicking. You know what's funny? It was me, my dad, and my sister. My mom was at home at the time. She was getting something done, and I had sweats on, so they couldn't see my knee. I was I went on the floor, okay, and I didn't cry. I was just panicking. I didn't know what was happening because I didn't see either. All I knew is that there was pain and there was something wrong. I did something to my knee. My dad and my sister just started looking at me like I was stupid, like I was faking it, or something like that, because I do lie for stupid reasons. I mean, I guess that's what an older brother would do.
Right, right.
Crying, stuff like that. So they didn't believe me. I rolled up my sweats and like, oh shit, oh my gosh. So they had they looked at me for like a minute, and when I rolled up my sweats, they're like, oh shit, we have to do something. They didn't know what happened. I didn't know either, but turns out it was a dislocation.
Oh wow, that's funny because it's like a typical dad move of like your knee is way over here now. Everybody panics. Like that's why you need a mom around because mom will be like, let's boil some water, throw some ice on it, let's get him in the car, and let's get it fixed. Where everybody else is just like,
I know, she knows a lot about that stuff too. I was really sad that she wasn't there. I didn't get to see her till, like, 4 in the morning.
oh wow. Uh, so like you were just walking and you pivoted and just forgot to lift your foot and you just roll like the whole like.
I think I lifted my foot, but I think I don't know if it was like a twist or
Mhm.
anything like that, but it kinda looked like a twist. I don't even know how to explain it.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah,
Uh, so you said that was what, 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago?
almost 3 weeks ago.
Okay, so they look at it, they put it back in place.
They did
How
at
did
the
that feel?
hospital. It was not that bad. I was really worried. It was not that bad at all. I was on some medications to help with like the pain. Not bad at all. Very quick, very simple. It felt kind of like, it sounds weird, but kind of felt like a finger pop.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it was simple, pretty easy. I was restricted for the first 2 days. I had this really restrictive brace. That prevented me from bending it, because I guess they weren't exactly too sure. I went to this really, really, like, ghetto hospital. There's a lot of chaos there that night, so I guess I was.
It was neighborhood doctor slash vet slash urgent care.
Yeah, it was
I
really crazy. It was really crazy. So I didn't get to actually see exactly what it was. They didn't know if I tore it. They didn't know if one of the, like, ligaments went in place, but, for the most part, I kinda knew it was kinda dislocated, but no one in my family, no one, even the paramedics didn't even know what it was because it was so odd, very odd.
right.
Yeah.
Did you take pictures of it?
I'm sorry? I did take photos. I did take photos. Oh my gosh. The first thing that I did while I was waiting for the paramedics to come to my house, I that sounds so stupid. I took a photo and I sent it exactly to my best friend. I'm like, "Yo, I'm going to the hospital. This is what my knee looks like." And she's like, "Oh, gross, dude. Like, you did not need to show me that." Here, hold on. I have a photo. I have a photo right here. One second. Oh my, I don't know if you can see it clearly. Oh my god, you can't. I'll send it to you. I'll just send it to you. I'll send it
Yeah.
to you.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so cool. All right. So it was just a dislocate, nothing torn.
Nothing torn. Thank God. They said I was really lucky. Really lucky.
My son tore his meniscus on on his knee, on his right knee. So he's not able to wrestle for 6 months. He couldn't drive because he started practicing driving, so he couldn't even attempt to do that. But yeah, he had that real thick, like real crazy brace where you couldn't do anything with it.
Yeah.
But he's walking around now. How long did they say before you start walking?
I'm walking
Fucked
perfectly
up, dude.
now. Um,
Dude, that's fucked up.
huh?
That knee looks fucked up.
It was. It really was. Uh,
Dude, that is jacked up. Like, I wanna put that on, like, uh, the title card. I just wanna put a picture of that. Like, Uh, like whatever the name of the episode is, Dean and his knee, and it's right there in the bottom corner, just a picture of it. That's so good. That's crazy
Oh
looking, dude.
my god. It was.
Oh, that's awesome. Uh, all right. Oh, sorry, I did. I stepped over your answer. How long are you before you can start walking without the
Okay.
place or crutches?
So actually, a few days after I got the incident, I guess on the Thursday, I stopped using the crutches because I got a new brace that helped me, I guess, bend my knee. I only use the crutches whenever I feel like pain
Mhm.
or, I don't want to put too much pressure. Right now, since I'm in physical therapy, I'm obviously encouraged to put pressure, walk normally, um, stuff like that. Um, so right now I'm walking perfectly fine. I'm not perfectly fine, of course, but
All right.
for the most part, pretty normal, which is great. Because if I don't, I guess they said there's a possible need that I might get surgery, and that could be in about a month if everything doesn't go as
Okay.
planned. So,
Okay. All right. Well, fingers crossed.
mhm.
That's wicked. Have you ever broken a bone or anything like that before?
No, no, I have not. That's something that was a first time.
Very nice. Hey man, I don't know what you did, but you got a cool picture for it.
My dad has some
Yeah.
crazy ones too. I don't know if it was the angle or anything like that, but
It looks messed up. Um, hey, fucking kudos to you, man, for just like laying there and just like like the shock of it and be like that doesn't look right.
yeah, it's crazy too because okay, this kind of proves that I have a high tolerance for pain. I didn't cry. I didn't cry. And my grown dad said he would have freaked the fuck out. He would have been crying on the floor, not knowing what to do. So from what I heard, I mean, the main thing I was doing was, I guess since I had so much like shock, I was shaking a lot.
Right.
But other than that, it was, I for the most part did good.
Right. Uh, that's super cool. Um, let's see. Hold on. What was the other thing I had here? So you turn 16 in 3 months, 2 months, 2.5 months. Are they going to let you work before you're 16?
That's the goal. Um, remember when I applied to this one job? I mean, my friend worked there. At the time, she was 15. She's now
Mhm.
16, but she was 15 at the time, and she was working.
Mhm.
So um, I'm assuming that I at least get like an interview or something like that. I think that's gonna be
Right.
the best case. I'm hoping to get a job. I really need this job.
Right.
There's a lot of stuff that I would like to work for early before I turn 16. But that's the goal. That's the goal. I think they will. I think they will.
All right. Uh, you get your job, you get your first paycheck. We'll call it like a generous, it'd be 2 weeks worth of pay. We'll call it 250 bucks. What do you do with your first $250
Um
paycheck, your first paycheck?
so I've been telling this to my parents and my sister like for years, like ever since I was 6, when I get money, I'm gonna get you guys like a mansion, I'm gonna get you this, I'm gonna get you that, blah 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 blah. So something simple, maybe just like a celebratory dinner.
All right.
Um, on me, of course. I would like to get me and my sister some like more necessities, I guess. Well, not that we don't have any, like we're not broke, but like I guess, for example, clothes. Obviously, my parents don't pick out clothes for us, but maybe just going shopping, um, for stuff of our own taste, I guess. And then
But
something they will also
for your first paycheck, do you not want to like get one big like thing to be like, ah, I have it now.
uh not that I can think
Just
of
buy
right
whatever.
now, no. No.
All right. All right. Very cool. Um, why haven't you been driving? Or are you
Well,
driving? Just
uh,
not with no permit.
1, because of my knee, I can't drive,
Okay.
And,
Was it the
huh?
okay. Is it your right knee?
My right knee, yeah.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Lane. Like, go figure. You're like, "Hey, man, I got I got plans. I got shit to do," and they're like, "Mm, dislocate your knee."
Yeah, I was saying that, yeah. It's insane.
Like, yeah, man. The universe is just like you're not ready yet, or like we just want to mess with you a little bit.
Mm.
Um, how is school going?
School has been crazy. I just got off of spring break, so this was my first day back. Um, Crazy. I had finals. Well, I'm preparing for finals again. That's difficult with the knee thing. These teachers are getting on my ass. It's really annoying. Um, and for my grades are not the best now, but they have a few of them have dropped because a lot of the not a lot, but those teachers didn't want to give me I guess extended time,
Mhm.
even though like I literally like I physically could not do it. I was, in other cities to
Right.
hospitals getting, appointments done, stuff like that. So that was a really crazy week for me. And those teachers were not cooperative, unfortunately. So right now I am in the process of getting my grades back up, which should be pretty easy, probably like a month or something like that. I'm not failing anything, which thank God, but definitely they're definitely crazy. But other than that, I guess school has been pretty good. Yeah.
All right. You do anything for spring break? I mean, granting you have your knee issue, but anything, anything that stood out for spring break?
No. Well, I mean, I did go out a lot. I mean, again, everything revolves around my knee. I'm gonna be mentioning like at least 30 more times. But I couldn't sit in the car properly when I first did it. Like I had to take up the whole entire back seat, because I am a tall person. I am 6 foot, almost 6'1". So I had to take up both seats. But recently now, I'm feeling better. I got to walk, do some stuff, go out to eat. I guess just like I guess simple stuff, just hang out with the family, stuff like that. Not anything too crazy.
All right. All right. Um, any plans for the summer? I know we're still a little bit away, but any other than work, any plans that you would like to do this summer?
I'm gonna try to hang out with my friends a little bit more. I think something that we would like to do this summer is go on a major vacation because that's something that we haven't really done recently. Like, we go to like these places mainly for family or, surprise parties, stuff like that. But we actually haven't had a vacation to somewhere we haven't been. Um,
Right.
that's
Uh,
the main
does your dad still have that Vegas offer?
It's kinda complicated. I think he, like, gave up on it or something, or we have to schedule the, the reservation for
Right.
the hotel, which is something that obviously we need to figure out because both my parents work,
Right.
I work, stuff like that. So hopefully we're hoping to go when my mom's birthday comes around.
Okay.
Ideally, we're supposed to go for my birthday, but, I don't think that's gonna happen. I think it's gonna be towards early June, late July. Wait, no, late June, early July.
All right.
Yeah.
Very cool. Um, how how's Riri doing? She said that she wanted to possibly come on into the podcast. Has she thought about doing it anymore?
I was telling her about it. There's been just some well, not issues, but, she's been very busy recently. Um, I think she's down for it though. I mean, I keep asking her. I don't get a set answer. She's a really complicated girl. But for the most part, I think she'd be very committed. I mean, I told her, about the, what's her name? Shelly? Was her name Shelly?
Shelly, how?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was very excited about that. So I think if she comes back on, either as, I guess, a guest or maybe even a regular,
Mhm.
um, should she be down for that? I know this is an opportunity that not a lot of us get. So, I mean, this would be a really, cool thing to experience, you know?
Um, I think, let's see. So April, we'll do some final prep. May, what are we doing this summer? Maybe June, we just touch base one more time, and then I'll give you guys July, August off, and then we'll come back in September when school starts up again. So maybe not next month, but the month after, uh, either next month, so April or May. She's welcome to come back because I'd be curious to see what she's doing with school, how she prepares for finals, and or what she wants to do this summer, and kind of just touch base with her a little bit, kind of get her like an intro into becoming a regular next year,
Mhm,
the next the next season that we do. So
mhm.
yeah, let her know. Uh, she can text or email me whenever.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, I think it would be fun to have her back on.
Definitely. Yeah.
Uh, I think the first one, that first initial shock of like, I can't believe I'm doing this, and then you come back the second time and you're like, all right, it's no longer that new. Let's get into it.
Mhm.
All right. Anything else going on?
Not currently. I think we touched based on everything.
Well, I'm sorry that you had all that fucking shit going on. um, if you don't get the lottery, are you going to update your classes next year online to focus more on, uh, based off of the Shelley Howard episode? Like, are you gonna start like taking more classes specific to uh, your degree path?
Maybe towards my degree. No, probably towards, I don't know yet. Right now, I have a few classes that kind of relate towards of my career. Um, I'm not really too aware of anything else that will be offered to this school I'm going to for junior year.
Right,
So I guess that's something that, it's honestly, I'm thinking about it,
right.
mm, but, I'm leaning towards more of like the career path. But again, I have to see what's going to happen, things can change.
Mhm.
So I guess it's just about, you know, in the moment and like whenever the time comes, so.
All right. Well, it's good to touch base with you. You find out what you've been up to because it has been a minute. Um, Most of it's my fault, I think. I'm pretty sure it's mostly my fault. Because we had the Shelley Howard episode, and then like I don't know what I was doing in February. But I just like like um, but I know like uh eventually got with Danielle, and then your mom mentioned that you had the knee problem. So I was like, all right, well I guess we won't do anything this week. But I'm ready. I'm ready to get back on a normal schedule. Get you back in here. Uh, I think I suggested the second week in April, like that Monday the 6th, maybe we record again.
Okay,
Yeah, find out what you've been up to.
cool.
All right, got any questions or anything for me?
Nope. Well, I guess a question. Um, just so that Riri gets a little bit more, I guess, information from, obviously the person that's doing the podcast. Is it okay if I give you her number or if I give her your number?
Yeah, yeah. Give her my number, and then she can text me, and then I can just chat with her a little bit. Um, and then yeah, obviously, if she wants to record with you, great. If I can always coordinate with her, and schedule something with her also.
Okay.
So she can record whenever she wants. It doesn't have to like she could literally record tomorrow if she wants.
Mhm.
I'd be okay with that. But yeah, give her my number. Um, and just have her just send me a nice hello, and then we can kind of just go from there.
Okay.
Cool. So I think yeah, it'd be fun. I get like a another perspective. I like to see what you guys are up to. Because so Mark has a because Mark is graduating this year. He had a couple of scholarship opportunities, but he's kind of on the fence on what school to go to and or if he's going to go to school. And then listening to the Shelley Howard episode, you realize um, that if you don't take the scholarship, you lose it. Like you can't take that gap year and be like, I'll come back, but for the money later. So it's kind of like that. It's a little bit weird. Um, let's play that game real quick. If you were given a scholarship for school out of state, full ride, do you take it?
Mm. Um,
Are you ready to move away from home?
I don't know. I guess it would depend on the place. Because here and where I live, there's not any close family
Mhm.
to here, so
Right.
I don't want to leave my parents and sister behind. I mean, she by the time I'm probably gonna go to college, she's already gonna be in high school, doing her own stuff, planning stuff. But
Right.
for the most part, I just want to be there for my parents. I love them dearly. I owe them a lot. So, I guess it just ultimately depends on where it's at. And again, when the time comes, if the time comes, what I do from there, s-
Right.
that's
Uh,
something that would have to be answered in the future.
right. Because Mark is a very similar situation where he's just like um, worried about mom. And he's like, well, I don't know if I want to go like out of state and that idea. So I'm kind of curious to kind of see where everybody's heads at a little bit. Like, if given opportunities, how much of it like are you willing to like uproot and do it? Because one can make an argument, don't you owe it to your parents that if you got the free ride that you take the 4 years and you get the 4 year education that like without the scholarship you probably wouldn't be able to get it, right? Okay, how about this? You get the full ride and it's like wherever you're at, what's the closest state college? Like is it like 2 hours away, hour away?
Mm,
Do you even have a good state college there?
I don't. Let me see.
Like nowhere university?
Oh yeah, I'm
Because
I'm like
Arizona
about
has
Um, I'm about an hour away from that.
okay.
Like,
So you get the full ride to go an hour away, and you're like, "No, I don't want to." What do you do when if your parents just kick you out and like, "Nope, you can't stay here."
then I
Do you
take
fight them
it.
for it? Or you're like,
Um,
huh?
if they kick me out,
Yeah.
um,
Like, you want you to go to college. You got the full ride. Get out.
first of all, I don't think they would do that, but I mean, if I guess in like an alternate universe, I guess then I would have to
Uh,
not have to, but I probably would take it.
um, do me a favor before next time we talk. Have that conversation with them. That said, hypothetically, an hour away, they give you a full ride 4 year scholarship as long as you maintain your grades. It's an hour away. If they would prefer you to take it or let you decide not to take it, like on a scale of 1 to 10, like you have to go, or we accept your decision on not doing it. Because in theory, that's you throwing away $100,000 over 4 years, right? Like how do you throw away $100,000? They're going to pay for his college for 4 years. I don't know how much college is, but we'll just call it 25. How is college expensive? Like, is it like 20? I don't know how much it is. Let's not hold on. Let me Google something real quick. 'Cause I don't want to sound too dumb.
Mhm.
Uh, um, average cost of college per year. Per year. Uh, public colleges over. Let me see. 2 year. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Public, private. 4 year out of state is 50K. 4 year in state, 30,000 a year. Good lord, that's crazy. Yeah. So what do you do when you're like, I'll give you $100,000 for 4 years to go to school? What do you do then? Have you ever put it into that kind of perspective?
No.
Because like in like you 100%. I didn't go to college. And I get the worries that you have with parents and family 100%. I'm not going to argue it. I'm just playing devil's advocate a little bit just because like one I like to, and then two I like the idea of like this getting you guys thinking a little bit like that. But in theory, you're saving $100,000 over 4 years. You'll never get an opportunity like that
Mhm.
again, really. So I don't know. Ask your parents. I'd be curious to see if they would uh let you turn it down or like not let you go. Like I don't think they would do that. Be like, you can't go to college.
Yeah.
But yeah, ask them. I'd be curious on where they're at. Uh, all right, very cool. All right, well that's all I got for you. Yeah, we know. I'd like to have her back on.
Yeah, okay.
All
I'll
right,
do both of those things after this. Like,
perfect.
yeah, after this.
All right, Jill. You have a good rest of the night, sir, and I'll see you next month.
You too, bye.
Later, Whimsy.